We've all been told the world rewards the smart. The smarter you are, the better your chances of success. But that's a myth. The world rewards those who think right. And you can learn to think like a genius, even if you're not one. Because genius isn't born, it's built. We've been sold a lie that to be extraordinary, you need some rare talent, a special gift. But that's only half the story. The world's smartest people don't have a monopoly on intelligence. They just think differently. And that's what makes them successful. So here's the first thing geniuses do. They ask better questions. Most people ask, "How do I do this?" Or, "What's the best way?" But geniuses ask different questions. They ask, "Why does this work? What's missing? What if I flipped the whole idea?" They don't accept things as they see them. They question everything. They challenge the status quo. They ask what everyone's overlooking. And that's how they get ahead. The second thing geniuses do is they're not afraid of being wrong. Most of us avoid mistakes. We play it safe. We stick to what we know. But geniuses don't fear mistakes. They use them. Every wrong answer brings them closer to the right one. They embrace challenges. They take risks. They step outside their comfort zone because they know that's where growth happens. The third thing geniuses do is they connect things others don't. They see patterns, links, relationships. They draw connections between ideas, industries, even emotions. Steve Jobs said, "Creativity is just connecting things." He was right. Geniuses collect mental dots. They read widely. They experience a lot. They talk to many people. They gather these dots, these moments of insight, and then they connect them. They form new ideas, fresh perspectives. This is how they come up with unique solutions, ones that surprise us, that disrupt industries. Want to think like a genius? Here's what you can do. Start reading what no one else is reading. Think about ideas most people ignore. Attend events that stretch your mind. Talk to people with different experiences. Collect those mental dots, then connect them in novel ways. That's how you'll come up with ideas that win, that lead, that disrupt. The fourth thing geniuses do is they simplify. They cut through the clutter. They remove the excess. Albert Einstein said, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." That's how they see the world. They look for patterns, regularities, underlying principles. They simplify complex ideas. They break things down until they're clear as glass. And when they communicate, they cut out the jargon, the technical terms, the fancy language. They explain things clearly, directly. The fifth thing geniuses do is they don't memorize. They imagine. Most people fill their head with facts, figures, trivia. They cram information. But geniuses, they go beyond memorization. They understand deeply. They see the big picture. They explore the implications. They ask, "What if?" They create mental models, stories, even pictures. They imagine scenarios, possibilities. And that's how they think like geniuses. The sixth thing geniuses do is they think in systems. They zoom out. They see the whole. They understand that small changes can have big effects. They plan their moves carefully, not just jumping into things. They see how parts fit together. They ask, "If I change this, what happens next?" They think strategically, not just tactically. Like a chess player, they map out moves, anticipate responses. The seventh thing geniuses do is they reflect. They don't just do. They also think back, analyze, learn from the past. They ask, "Why did this work? Why didn't this work? How can I do it better?" They learn from their experiences, constantly improving. The eighth thing geniuses do is they control their input. They carefully select what goes into their mind. They feed it good ideas, inspiring stories, challenging thoughts. They spend time alone, away from the noise, away from distractions. They protect their mind like a sacred garden. What goes in shapes what comes out. The ninth thing geniuses do is they surround themselves with challengers. They seek out people who question their ideas, who push back, who disagree. They value truth more than comfort. They know that great ideas often come after heated discussions. And the 10th thing geniuses do is they obsess over improvement. They ask, "How can I make this 1% better every day?" It's not about perfectionism. It's about relentless curiosity. You don't need a 160 IQ to start doing any of this. You just need a mindset shift. So next time something confuses you, don't give up. Dig deeper. Break it apart. Ask crazy questions. And see what happens. Because genius isn't about what you know, it's how you think. And you can learn to think like a genius. One question, one insight, one mental upgrade at a time. If this video sparked something in your brain, hit that like button. Imagine what else is possible. Let's unlock your full mental potential together.